Okay, we had our chainsaw safety class today. And Joe and the new guy was teaching. And they was doing a good job. And I went down to cut my tree and I got friggin' embarrassed because my daggone saw wasn't cutting worth a crap. And I'm rusty. Oh my gosh, there were so many things went wrong. Oh look, Mommy's running on a tread machine and Dippy Poopies is watching her. This is our tread machine we picked up 1st of January from an old boy. He owned a gym and he sold out of his gym, and so we bought some of it. We bought some of this mess that is used from the gym. We ended up getting this punching bag thing we bought. Yeah. Mommy says she's gonna put my face on it, and we ended up getting this doodad here and some of these dumbbells and stuff. And but I told Mommy I had to get a different treadmill because her treadmill is it won't carry my fat butt. So I had to get a different treadmill for me if she wants me to get my fat butt in shape. But thought I'd fix this chainsaw. This daggone thing. Oh man, it's off.
You know shit about being car sick.
I know everything about everything there is to know, Mommy. Especially about being car sick. That's one way to do it, bud. Good job, Junkie. I'm gonna come clean. I'm gonna tell y'all I'm rusty. I've got that way over the past 3 years. I finally just got so far out of tune that I just got rusty. So number one, I'm rusty, and that ain't a good place to be cutting timber. And number two, I daggone my saw's all messed up because it gets thrown in the truck, pulled out, cut a tree here and there. And when your daggone saw ain't right, we just got done safety class and I'm in a safety mood. And when your saw ain't right, it's a safety hazard. So when you finally get a saw messed up, as bad as I got Puddin right now, there's only one way to fix it. And that's with your gauges. So I'm gonna have to first get my teeth right because they're all mismatched and not proper. They're close, but they're not right. And what a gauge does is when you get out of whack, it sets in your chain just right, so it'll get your heights right. So you're taking the right depth of cut. Now, usually cutting and going at it, I don't have a problem, but for some reason, since I'm out of whack like I am, I'm gonna have to finally get the gauge and get myself fixed. It don't feel bad. Looking good. Now what I'll do is I'll get these teeth lined up first and evened up. And then I'll do my drags.
When I used to, back when I used to run saw a bunch, what I like to do was one time a day, usually for me it was the end of the day, not in the morning when the skidder's waiting on you. But at the end of the day, take one time, get the saw up in a vise, if you're using saw to make a living cutting timber. And one time a day, you get there and let your OCD run wild. You know, get your teeth all perfect, get your rails all perfect, get your, all your lubrication. Hi, Mommy. What are you working on? What'd you lose? Your wallet? If anybody's seen Mommy's wallet, she's lost it. She looks cute, but she still ain't got a wallet. She's cute, but she's broke. But anyways, you take one time a day when you're cutting timber and let your OCD run wild. Get your chain just right and everything, and then to make the next day go all smooth. Some timber cutters carry an extra loop of chain in their pocket. I never did, but then again, there's times I hit a daggone piece of metal or something and would sure like to just pull a chain off instead of playing with it in the middle of the day. Just pull the chain off, put a different one on, and go back to cutting. But Sharp saw is everything, so don't cut corners on keeping a sharp saw. If Skitterman's waiting on you, well, so be it. If you can figure out a way to rough it up enough to get him a drag cut, sit right back down and get that saw right.
Okay, now to check out my drags. And all you're basically doing is, oh, that side was bad. Now it sounds like crap when you're going against the grain, but it don't hurt nothing. Wow, some of that was tall now. Yeah, this thing was out of whack.
Now my gauge has a hard side and a soft side, and I'm on a drag gauge, and I'm sitting here putting it for the soft side, or the hard side, excuse me, because we're usually in hardwood, and the hard side for this gauge is just a little bit aggressive. So it works out pretty good for me. And I'm not saying every time I do my drags I use a gauge. I'm just saying once in a while, especially after the chain gets down a good ways, it's nice to take a gauge and get everything even Steven again. So then you can go right back to freehanding. You know, out in the field, I like freehanding and getting her done, you know. But it's sitting here where nobody's waiting on me, Skitter ain't waiting. It's a good time to make it right. But I hope y'all like this. Have a good one. Later on, everybody be safe.